a record of this. Okay, so this it's just going to be a quick hangout, and we're going to go over how to do the DNG conversion in profiles for infrared so that you can easily use Adobe's ACR.
Okay.
Okay, now when you use when you're using your infrared camera, what body's that?
Canon T6i.
Okay, are you able to get a good white balance in camera?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what happens when you load it into ACR? How does Adobe handle the white balance of that image?
It gets red. It goes, yeah.
It goes bright red.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So this is going to fix that problem. All right. And it's fairly easy to do. So let me go ahead. I'm going to do a screen share. Okay.
Okay.
So tell me when we're up. You have my screen?
I do.
Okay. This is the directory that I want you to download. This is the name of it. Okay.
Okay.
It's on the link that I sent you, Eddie. You can get it as well. So there's software here for both the Mac and the PC, but I don't think you need that since you've already got the software installed. Okay, and then they're supporting docs. And these are just screenshots. Well, this is one image here. This shows during the DNG profiler how to the values to plug in down here in the bottom as for this step. Okay. And then it shows when we're done creating the DNG profile, it shows you where it has to be put on your computer. Okay, now your computer, what version of Windows are you running?
10.
Okay, when you go out here and you follow this path down to where you need to copy the profile here in Camera Profiles.
Yeah.
Once you get here to App Data, everything here is going to be invisible.
Okay.
So you're going to have to go to the top of the screen, and there's going to be a checkbox up there to unhide files. All right.
Yep.
So that is something that you're going to need to do in order to see this directory. But this is where you've got to place the created profile on your computer.
Okay. So when I create the profile, I have to use the Adobe software for that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then you're gonna tell the profile editor to save it on your desktop.
Okay.
Okay, but you could just as easily give the profile editor this information, and then anytime you make a profile after that, it'll know where to put it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's what's in this directory, the supporting docs. Okay.
Okay.
So let's bring this up again. And then if you go to this directory, the subdirectory called Profile Creation Steps, this tells you every step that we're going to go through today.
Okay.
And it gives you screen pictures. Okay. So, we're going to open your raw file in Camera Raw. Okay. And then you're going to right click on it, and then you're going to say open it in ACR, open it in Camera Raw. Okay. And then you're going to go to step 2. All right. And once it's opened, it's going to drop right into ACR. And in the lower left corner, down here, in this corner, you click on this button here, and it's going to bring up the Save menu. Okay? And you can put it on your desktop if you want. So you have to set the destination. Okay, you have to give it some sort of an intelligent name. And right here, you're going to say, save it as a digital negative. And that tells you that it's going to save it as a DNG file.
So, save in new location, is that the address that you were showing me to begin with, or?
No, no, no. You're just going to save it to your desktop because this is just step 2.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. So you're just going to select a folder and point it to your desktop.
Got it.
And then you're going to go here and you're going to choose a format that says digital negative.
Yeah.
And then that's going to fix you not having the DNG file. This
Right.
is going to save it as a DNG file for you.
Yeah.
All right. And then you're going to go up here. When you've done these things, you're going to click on Save. All right. And that's going to put it on your desktop. All right.
Yeah.
So let's do that first, okay?
Okay.
So let's go down and let's open. Let's just pick. Here, we'll just go with one of these. Yeah. There, we'll go with this one, okay?
Yeah.
So this is Bridge. I'm going to open it. Okay, it's going to dump it into Photoshop. And it's going to immediately put it into ACR. See how ACR popped up?
Yeah.
You make no adjustments, nothing. Okay?
Yeah.
And you go down here in the lower left-hand corner and see where it says Save Image?
Yeah.
I'm going to click on that. I am going to save it in my desktop. And I'm going to go down here and I'm going to say the file extension is going to be DNG and the format's digital negative. See those two?
Yeah.
What was that other file name that you got? It wasn't any of those. Nope, it wasn't.
DCP. I mean, I saved everything as a DNG. Everything so far was the same, and then when I tried to open the file, I think it was probably because it was in the wrong place. I don't know. The extension was DCP, and I know they're connected somehow, but I don't.
All right.
I don't know what to do.
So anyway, when we filled all of this out, then we click on Save. Okay, and now I can cancel out of Adobe Raw. And now if I go to my desktop, here, let's just go to the desktop. And there it is. As a .dng, see?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we have our DNG file saved.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to do step 3. So I'll open this up and we're going to start the Dng Profile Editor program. Okay. And this shows you how to go find it and everything. But let's start that software. Let's see here. It's hiding down here somewhere. There it is, Dng Profile Editor. So there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here under File, Open a DNG image. And I'm going to tell it to go onto my desktop where I saved it, and there it is. See it pop up there?
Yep.
I'm going to double click on it, and it's going to load it into the profile editor. All right?
Yep.
So that's done. So now let's go to step 4. Okay, so we'll open that window. And now we're going to go up under tone curve. Okay, and we're going to put these numbers in down here. So let's move this down here kind of out of the way. Okay, and you'll find the tone curve right here at the top menu. And you're just going to click on the center here. It's not important where you do it, but you're going to put a dot there, okay? And then you're going to enter these numbers, 126 and 116 down here in the bottom. So 126, okay? Yeah. And then here, we're going to put in 116. Okay?
Yep.
All right. Now, depending on your camera, it should come up looking good. Okay. So we're done with this step. Okay, this is step 4. So let's close this window. Now let's bring up step 5. Now we're going to adjust the white balance calibration as shown here on this screen. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go here. And that's going to be hiding under color matrices right here, the next menu.
Mm-hmm.
You take the tint and you drop it all the way down to the bottom. Okay?
Yep.
Now, if you don't have, what is yours, 590?
Yeah.
If this doesn't look like a normal 590 raw image should look like, now you can go in and you can adjust the tint, okay? But as you can see on mine, it's doing a good job.
Yeah, I mean, I got this far, and that's what I got. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So this is all we need to do. That's all the editing we need to do.
Okay.
Okay. So this was. Now let's go to step 6. Now on the Mac, we want to export the new profile. Okay, and the profile is called the DCP. At this point, it's no longer going to be a DNG, okay?
Right.
Okay. Now on a Mac, I can go here and I can it's going to come up to the right directory to camera profiles. Okay. But now you need to go up here and give this a valid name. Okay. So let's go back here. Close that window. And we'll go up under File. Actually, if we do something different. Okay. Export Canon profile. See at the very bottom here?
Yep.
You're going to click on that. It's going to come up with a little window. On mine, it's going to point right to the Photoshop directory that it's supposed to go. I don't think it's going to do it on yours, but it might be. Okay. If it doesn't, just go over here and choose desktop and put it on your desktop. But before you do, give this a name that means something. So I happen to know that this is 665 nanometers. Okay. Canon EOS RP 665 nanometers. It's a recipe and it's a DCP file.
Okay.
So now I will click save and it's going to send it to Adobe's directory where these are supposed to live. Let me close this, we'll have that DCP file on your desktop. if that's where you put it. And then
Yeah.
you will have to manually move it to this directory because you're running Windows. So it's C/users/ your username. That's your logon name for your computer. Okay. And then app data. And once you get to app data, you're probably not going to see any of these files, any of these directories. But up at the top of
How do I create that address there? Sorry, I know that's very basic, but the users / your username here / so on and so forth.
you just download that directory that I asked you to download, and you'll have this.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you'll have this, and you'll have to hand copy it.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Now you might actually be able to hand copy this directly into the Dng profile editor.
Okay.
When you're going to export it, you have to tell it where to export.
Okay.
You could copy it or type that in right there as well.
All right.
But if you have problems and you can't see this or it won't move it there, you have to go into your Windows Explorer. And up here at the top under Windows 10 somewhere, there is a checkbox for making them unhidden. And it might be hidden under one of these view, and it probably will be.
Okay.
You'll have a view, and then that'll bring up a menu where you can select the checkbox.
Okay.
Eddie?
Yep. So you just open up your File Explorer, go to View, and at the right, top right, there should be like checkboxes, and it says Hidden Items.
Peter, can you do that now?
What's that?
Head over to your Files Explorer.
To my Explorer?
Mm-hmm. Then press View.
Okay.
And on the top right, you should see a few checkboxes, and one of them says Hidden Items.
It says hide selected items or folders. Oh, hidden items. Uncheck it.
Check it.
Check it. Yes, I have that.
Okay, then I think you should be good.
Okay. Thanks, Etty.
Now, at the workshop, didn't we do one of these for you too?
I wasn't at that workshop.
Yeah, but for the one previous to that.
No, I don't recall.
Okay. All right. And then that's fine. Okay. And I have to make another slide for that. Hey, Eddie, would you mind too terribly much bringing up that your Explorer again?
Would you like me to screen share? Or?
Yeah. Would you just? Yeah. No. Hold on a second. Let me close this down. Do you understand how to get to these in this downloadable folder, right?
I believe so.
Peter?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, all of these steps are right here.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So let me close that. I'm going to stop sharing.
Okay.
Eddie, now you can screen share. And that way we can get this in the video for you, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I think. So you click here, then you press this, and then for your app data, you go into you click on the computer, then in your C drive, then users, your thing, app data should be below 3D objects.
Okay.
Then from here, roaming, Adobe, and then I think there's one more. Which one's the thing?
Do you want me to bring up the thing again?
I think yeah, it'll be okay. And then from there, you find camera raw, and then camera profiles, and then you save it here.
And that's where you copy it to. Once you have this open, just drag it from your desktop over here. Okay, but you understand though, these security, that has to be checked. Sorry, all right, Eddie, stop moving your mouse.
Okay.
I'm going to do a screen capture. I have this.